Behind me is the entrance to the NEC and of course the biggest dog show in the world, Crufts. It's spread across 17 halls. There's thousands of people arriving already, loads going on, so I'm excited to be here. Let's go inside. That's quite cool, the way she's got it stood up so she can do its belly. The attention to detail is just extraordinary, but get these dogs out of my farm and they'd soon get messed up. Look, there's me down there.
You're everywhere, you're on the back of everyone's shirts as well.
Well, it's getting really busy, people and dogs everywhere. This is the Discover Dog area. I'm going to go and have a look around the stands. One of the stands I'm quite keen to pop onto is NFRSA, and they look after ex-service dogs. They're just down here. So here we are on the NFRSA stand, and so tell us all about it.
The NFRSA, we are a charity that supports retired dogs and horses from 8 services. Police, fire, prison, border force, NHS, MOD police, National Crime Agency, and also RAF police. And so what we do is we help them with their veterinary medical bills when they retire, because when they stop their careers, when the careers end, so does the public funding.
Yeah, sure.
And insurance it is available, but it's extremely expensive at the moment. We're working on that.
So these dogs are, you know, serving our country for us,
Yes.
keeping us safe,
They
keeping
are.
our borders safe, working hard.
Yes.
And then in retirement,
Yes.
in the past, they would have just been lost into the ether.
They would have been lost into the ether, and you know, I think it's incredibly important that we support these dogs because they have protected us. Our motto, our charity motto, is to protecting our protectors.
Yeah.
They have taken care of us in ways that we couldn't possibly imagine. Anybody who's been through an airport or a port has been kept safe by dogs like Buddy.
Take care.
It's lovely to see you.
Yeah, lots of love. So the NFRSA, amazing charity, doing incredible work, supporting service dogs. And so much more to get around and see. This is an incredible stand. So this is for the poodle parlour, for all the grooming of dogs, everything you could possibly want. It's amazing, this place fills so many halls with everything about dogs. So look at this. So this is dog coats to keep your dog warm, dog beds, but also we've got a dog papoose. This lady's going to demonstrate.
Got one arm in, over your head, and you're going to put the dog tree here. Bottom in.
So, look at that. Amazing.
And he loves it.
Does he? It's a clever idea, isn't it?
Thank you very much.
Have you sold many?
Yes, we've had, last year we had a viral video that did 31 million views for them.
Wow.
We hand make them all ourselves as well. So,
Incredible.
yeah.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
How about that, eh? Look at the scale of this place. We're moving from hall 4 to hall 5, and I'm going to go and find the stand Twill and Kim to look at their dog leads that are made of British wool. This is the Twill stand and the lovely Kim.
Hi.
You may remember us from last year on the video. Well, and you're still doing great things with British wool.
Yeah, we're really, really excited. We've been awarded some Innovate funding to develop products for the ocean to keep away the plastic. You know, we really, wool is the most versatile material and it can be used for so many things. And we want to change the plight of British sheep farmers.
Yeah, well done.
And use the raw material.
And have you had much interest here at Crufts with your
we
lovely
love it.
dog
And
leads?
you know what? We're introduced to our dog leads every year. People bring them back and go, "Here's my dog." You know,
Wonderful,
It's
yeah.
lovely. It's really lovely. You know.
And moving away from plastics has got to be the way, isn't it? Particularly when you're using beautiful British wool.
And it's such an underused and undervalued raw material,
Yeah.
and we grow it so well in the UK. You know, and we're using it for challenging environmental projects.
Yeah, fantastic.
And it's just a wonderful thing. You know, I'm so thrilled. I really am so thrilled.
Well done, Kim. You know,
Thank you.
congratulations for everything you're doing.
Thank you.
And I have to say, I love my dog lead.
Oh,
I'm
good.
out with Gwen, my sheepdog, using it all the time.
I think we got Meg on the poster actually.
Have you? Yeah. Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Adam. Bye.
This is one of the many show rings at Crufts. It seems that in every hall there's something else to watch. You need 3 days, really. So this is one of the show rings, and I think they're whippets, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to go and ask a breeder and find out. So can I ask you the breed?
It's an Italian Greyhound.
So not a whippet.
It's not a whippet. They are much smaller than whippets.
And what's their history?
Well, it's quite an ancient breed. They are registered that they have found evidence that they exist already in the Old Egypt, ancient Egypt and Greece.
Wow.
So it's a breed from the Mediterranean basin. But they become very popular during the Roman Empire.
And they would have been a hunting dog to chase rabbits and hares?
Yes, they were used to hunt rabbits and hare hundreds of years ago.
Yes.
Now they are more companion dog. Okay?
Yeah, sure. And they're good dogs? You like them? You must do. You're a breeder.
I love them, yeah. I love them. They, for me, it's the best breed. They are quite demanding.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a lovely breed.
And for you, there's lots here, a lot of competition.
Yeah, I know.
How do you fancy your chances?
Well, for me, he is the best always.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but the competition is big. We are in craft, so anyone that wins, I'm sure deserve it.
And where have you come from?
I am from Venezuela originally.
Wow.
Yeah, but my parents were Spanish.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
indeed.
so much.
Thank you.
Nice.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So hello, where are you from?
We're from Bulgaria.
From Bulgaria. Do you come here every year?
No, it's our first year.
Is it? Wow. And what's the name of the dog?
The full name or the call name?
The cool name, the little one.
The little one is Nico.
Nico. Oh, it's just absolute. And can I stroke him?
Yes, of course.
There.
They have such a special care.
Incredible, isn't it?
It's super silky.
And the breed?
Yorkshire Terrier.
A Yorkshire Terrier. Which,
So it's an English breed.
of course, yeah. So why did you choose that as a breed?
Well, it was quite popular in Bulgaria. So when I was growing up, there were a lot of Yorkies everywhere.
Sure.
And I decided this was going to be the dog for me. We got one, then another, and
And how do you fancy your chances in the show?
we just finished showing.
Yeah, how did you get on?
Okay, he was very highly commended in a very strong open class.
Well done, good, congratulations. And so the little Yorkshire Terriers in England were used in the flour mills, weren't they, for
That's
ratting,
true,
killing the
yes.
rats. And so you
They
would have...
still have those instincts.
Do they? Yes. So even though they have a little ribbon in their hair and beautiful long hair, it's actually a rat killer.
Yes, underneath is a really strong body.
Is it? Yeah, beautiful little dogs.
Especially in him, and it's kind of rare to see that in the breed, solid body.
Sure. And how much work does it take to keep it looking like this?
Oh, a lot of work. We do something called puppy dots, like that. So you get the strand of hair and you wrap it in a piece of paper, fold it and put a rubber band, and he lives like this.
No, amazing. Oh.
Because you cannot walk him like this outside.
No.
He's going
Goodness
to
me.
catch everything.
I think just shave all his hair off and let him go ratting again.
Yeah, that's true. My pet dogs are shaven, but
Are they?
when they go to shows, they are supposed to shave.
Yeah, sure. Oh, well done. Lovely to meet you. Thank you.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you.
Of course, at Crufts, there's loads of different breeds. I think there's something like 350 breeds in the world. We've looked at some little ones, but these are massive. So what are these?
These are Pyrenean Mountain Dogs.
And their job?
Their job is to guard the sheep, Pyrenees.
And they protect them from
They
wolves and
protect
things.
them from wolves, bears, anything. Yes.
Incredible, aren't
Yes,
they?
yeah.
And just amazingly huge dogs.
Yes,
Does that
yeah.
make them difficult to look after?
Not really, no. They've got a fabulous temperament. You've got to just look after the coat and
Yeah.
make sure it doesn't get matted. And you don't walk them an awful lot because of the big dogs.
Yeah,
you know, they've got big bones and you've got to be careful.
Yeah,
with them,
sure.
Yeah, you can see the difference here of the male and the female. You know,
They
the
seem
size of
lovely
them.
and friendly.
They are very friendly. They're lovely with children, everything. Yes.
And you're helping look after the rescue dogs, is that right?
Yes, I'm Pyrenean Mountain Dog Club of Great Britain, but we do the rescue as well. Yes,
Okay.
this
And
was a
here
rescue.
we've got
one.
some new owners.
Some new owners. Yeah, we rescued him
Yeah.
There was a company, charity in Cumbria that had him.
Yeah.
We wanted him, they wouldn't let us have him at first.
Right.
Then they decided, yes, if we could get him a home, that would be good.
Yeah.
So these people here from Cornwall, they were on top of my list.
Great.
And
Congratulations.
They've now adopted him, and he lives a lovely life in New Keene with them.
Wow, lovely.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
and is he the
So
famous one? Was he on the telly?
He's the one that was on the telly.
Been on the BBC?
Brody, on BBC,
Yeah.
ITV, everywhere.
Wow, well there must have been queues of people who wanted
They
him.
had thousands, and
Yeah.
they wanted him from the USA, Germany, everywhere.
Incredible.
However, we wanted him to go to Pyrenean people
Yes,
who
who
understood
understand
breed.
the dogs.
And
Yeah.
these people have had Pyreneans all their lives, so they knew and understood them.
Well, it's
So,
a pleasure
yeah.
to meet him, and congratulations.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's going to have a lovely home. Well, there we go. The
Okay.
Pyrenean Mountain Dog. Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Here,
Thank
let me
you.
hand this back.
Yeah.
Nice to meet
Thank
you. All the best.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Well, it's been another fabulous day at Crufts. Met some new friends and caught up with some old ones. And if you enjoyed the video, then like, subscribe and ring the bell. I'll see you next time on the farm.